The love messages I got are all the games I played drove you away. They played a lot of games. They will cause delays in this relationship intentionally. Even though you wanted to take it to the exclusive level, you were wanting to get in this relationship with this person exclusively quicker than they did. They were the ones that stalled a lot of mind games. It drove you away because you felt like this person was driving you crazy. You were being delusional on a lot of things, overlooking the red flags, making excuses for the red flags, for their games. But how the way this person was playing games with you, you got exhausted from it to where it just drove you away. You walked away from this relationship. And it's like now that you're not with them, they feel like they play their games too much to where you walked away from them. They done drove you so far away to a point where you're just focused on showing yourself self-love. A lot of you aren't really ready to be in a relationship right now. You feel like pursuing this self-love journey, that's what you need to do by yourself. But you are looking forward to new love. And I feel like for those who are in a new connection, you're making sure your needs are a priority. You're also making sure that you're happy within yourself in order to be in a relationship with this new person. Because I feel like when you were with this person in the past, even though it may have not been intentionally, it was like a flow thing. It just happened. It was like this person was a priority before you were. You put this person first before your needs. And you're not doing that anymore. For relationships later on down the line, you're making sure you're getting your needs fulfilled and not just theirs. But even if you are seeing somebody or not, this person have pushed you away to a point where you're letting this person play their games, but you're not involved in their games. You're not even really worried about why this relationship is stuck anymore the way you were before, because it's the games that this person is still playing. This person is stressed the hell out because these games that this person was playing, like I said, it made you crazy. It drove you crazy. For some of you guys, it drove you to depression. That's how bad it was. I feel like your person is receiving karma because they get very hurt and saddened on thinking back on the games that they played with you. Why you walked away from them. Because of the games that they were playing. They were trying to fuck your head up by telling you that they weren't being sneaky, that they didn't have sneaky links, that they weren't fucking around with certain people, but you felt like they were. Even though they were telling you they weren't, you felt it in your intuition that they were. Because why else you guys weren't pursuing this relationship to make it exclusive? What is the excuse? Cheating, betraying you. They be having those kind of thoughts in their head at night when they can't sleep. It was messing with your head, and they know it was. Like I said, there was depression involved. You felt alone in this relationship. They think that since they were playing around with you, they drove you to a point where you done ran into someone else's arms. Like I said, you could be seeing someone you could not be, but this is how this person is feeling. They feel like they have to be strong about you guys not being together and that you may be with someone else. They don't want to let you know that they tripping about this, but they are. All these constant manipulative games that they was doing, it took you to a point where you feel like you can't trust this person because they were treating this relationship as a game. They were treating your feelings like as if it was a game. They could be a boss, some high authority, controlling, arrogant. At first, they wasn't tripping on you walking away the way you did, even though they fucked up. This person was very confident that you would reach out to them before they reach out to you. They thought that even though they played these games with you and you walked away from them, they thought that eventually you would come back to them. But since you're not, now this person is getting worried. Now they having flashbacks, replaying the messed up things that they done to you, that they said to you, that they did behind your back. Even though they drove you away to a point where you just couldn't take it anymore, this person didn't really want you to leave. But they don't want to tell you that. They ain't going to tell you that. They ain't the type to tell you that. Because this is the type of person that wants to stay in their position to where they feel like even though they play these games with you and fuck your head up to where it drives you crazy and you just want to walk away from them, they have this very arrogant side of them that feels like, yeah, they be doing grimy shit, but they still expect you to be there for them. You didn't realize how arrogant this person was until later on in the relationship. They didn't come off as arrogant as they are now. And I feel like this person wasn't playing games with you at the beginning of the relationship. Everything was good. Y'all was good. Y'all was communicating. Y'all was vibing. There was an understanding. There was honesty there. But then all of a sudden this person just flipped the script on you and start playing all kinds of games, running around in circles. Like, this is that type of person that likes to run around in circles. A big trickster, master manipulator. Even though there were times where you felt like you were going crazy, or this person is trying to make you feel crazy, you were still with them. And that made your person feel more arrogant on thinking that you wouldn't leave them, no matter how many games they play with you. But karma has come around, and now this person is all in their feelings about these games they played with you. They replay it constantly in their head. Because that's when you decided to walk away, is because you had enough of this person's games. You felt like everything was a game to this person. You wanted more time. You may have told that to them. And, oh yeah, I'll give you time. Yep, okay, baby, I'll work on that. We'll spend more time. And they don't. You make this person happy, but they're a huge manipulator. For some of you guys, this isn't the first time you done walked away from this person, because this person plays games constantly with you. They thought breadcrumbing you was cool. It wasn't a big deal breadcrumbing you, even though you were giving more. This person is greedy. When they think about you, they can't help but to think about the games they played with you. Played you as a joke, right? Even though they drove you away, they want you back. And that's what they stressing about. They also feel like you're not going to believe them if they come back asking for another chance, because y'all done been through this before. And it's the games that you just don't have time for and you just ain't fucking with. These mind games that this person was doing, it kept on getting worse and worse the longer you were in a relationship with them. Like, you were so happy with this person at the beginning, but when these games start coming along in this relationship, that's when things start getting ugly between you two. For some of you guys, you were asking this person or questioning it, why is it taking for you guys to take the next step? And this person would say manipulated things to come around that question. But they can't play these games with you no more. The games done got caught up to them now with you. They done ran out. Because you on top of your game and on top of their game. You know what type of shit they own. And you don't want to ever be in a position that like you were before. The depression, you know what I mean? The dark side, you know what I mean? The low self-esteem, the heartbreak, the pain, the loneliness. You don't want to go through that because you went through a hell of a lot with this person and their games. So you're keeping away from this person because of that. You don't want to be in that position ever again with nobody. The breakup you had with this person, you never had a breakup like that before. And some of you guys are still dealing with it. They know that they can't come in and breadcrumb you anymore. They can't play these little mind games that they played with you before. They can't. So now they over there stressing, trying to see how can they get you back. Because for some of you guys, this person done drove you completely away. I'll see y'all next reading. Love and peace.